Good morning everyone. My name is Yash Sharma and today we are going to discuss about data security and safeguarding in the future. In the era where we are seeing the exponential growth of data in which the sensitive information is also must be safeguarded. Big data, while offering immense potential for innovation and progress, presents significant security challenges. This presentation explores the crucial aspect of big data security, outlining the technologies which are needed to secure the data of users and strategies necessary to protect the valuable asset data of the users. We will dive into encryption techniques, access controls, network security, and many more such features and concepts in this lecture, providing a comprehensive overview of the measures needed to maintain data integrity and confidentiality. First of all, we need to know about the importance of big data security. Number one is the data breach. A data breach can lead to significant financial loss, reputational damage, and legal consequences, in which the cost of recovering from a breach can be very high, which can impact the company's bottom line for the years, and which can harm the finances of the company. Number two is regulatory compliance. Industries like healthcare and finance are subject to the strict regulations regarding to data protection because they didn't want to compromise with their security of data, and they are very non-compliance results in the hefty fines and legal issues are conducted. Number three, competitive advantage. Robust security builds trust with customer and partners, providing a competitive advantage in the marketplace. Companies with strong security postures are often preferred. Number four is the maintaining confidentiality. Protecting sensitive customer information, intellectual property, and trade secrets is crucial for maintaining a company's competitive edge and preventing expansion. Now, if we look at the encryption technique in big data, how the encryption is performed in big data, there are three types of encryption: symmetric, asymmetric, and homomorphic encryption. What happens in symmetric encryption is uses a same key for encryption and decryption, which is really fast and efficient, but it requires a secure key exchange. The example of secure of symmetric encryptions are AES and DES. What happened in asymmetric encryption is users have used separate keys for encryption like public key, and for decryption they use a private key, and vice versa. It is slower but offers enhanced security. RSA and ECC are common examples of asymmetric encryption. Now, if we look at homophobic encryption, it allows computation on encrypted data without decryption, preserves confidentiality while enabling analytics. Still under development but holds great promise. Now, if we look at the access controls and identify management, number one is the role based access control RBAC. It grants access based on roles within an organization, which simplifies the management and ensure authorized personal access of specific data. ABAC, which is known as attribute based access control, in which grant access based on attributes of users, data, and the environment, offer a fine grounded control and adaptability. More complex and it is more complex as we compare to RBAC. Multi-factor authentication (MFA). In MFA, it requires multiple authentication factors such as passwords, tokens, or biometrics to verify the user identity. Significantly enhances security of users and unauthorized access. Network security for big data environment. Number one is firewall, which is a filter network traffic uses for blocking the unauthorized access of the big data environment. It is essentially used for protecting against the external threats. Number two is prevention system IDS or IPS, in which the monitor network traffic for malicious activity and either alert administrator IDS or automatically block threat IPS are used to prevent those malicious activities. Number three is virtual private network VPNs. It creates a secure connection for remote access of big data systems, which encrypts data transmitted over public networks, protecting it from network segmentation. It divides the network into smaller parts and isolates segments, limited the impact of security breach. If segment is compromised, other remainings are protected. Secure data storage and archiving. Number one is data encryption at rest, in which the data is encrypted while stored on disk or other storage medias. It protects the against the unauthorized access even if the storage device is stolen or compromised. Data encryption is translate. Number two, which is in which data is encrypted during transmission over a network. It protects against easy doping and man-in-the-middle attacks. Number three is the access control list (ACL), in which we define which users or groups have permission to access specific data, provides granular control over data access at a storage level. Number four is data retention policy. Establish a rule for how long the data should be stored and archived, in which it helps manage storage cost and reduce compliance risk. Now, if you look at the anomaly detection and threat monitoring in security information and event management, which is known as SIEM, in which it collects and analyzes the security logs from various sources to detect and respond to security threats. In IDS, which is intrusion detection system, in which there is a monitor network which traffic for suspicious activities and alert administrator to potential threats. In machine learning or anomaly detection, users use this algorithm to identify unusual patterns in data that may indicate a security breach. In secure data governance and compliance, there are regulations like GDPR, which is known as General Data Protection Regulation, and HIPAA, which is Health Insurance Probability and Accountability Act, and PCI-DSS, which is Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. If you look at the backup and disaster recovery strategies, there are two types of backups. Number one is tape backup. Number two is cloud backup. Inside in the tape backup, traditional methods are used for long-term data archiving and disaster recovery. In cloud backup, cost-effective and scalable solutions for backing up data to remote servers are done. Now, if I look at the emerging technologies for big data security, number one is blockchain technology, in which it provides immutability of records of data transaction, which enhance the transparency and auditability. Number two is artificial intelligence, in which it improves the threat detection, anomaly identification, and incident response through advanced analytics. Number three is quantum resistant cryptography, in which it prepares for potential threat of quantum computers breaking current encryption methods. Now, if we look at the conclusion of this lecture, what we have learned: big data security is critical in protecting sensitive information in today's data-driven world. As organizations gather and store massive amount of data, the risk of breaching increases, leading to potential financial loss, reputation damage, and legal issues. This presentation emphasizes the importance of encryption techniques like symmetric, asymmetric, and homomorphic encryption to safeguard the data, as well as the access controls such as RBAC and MFA to prevent unauthorized access. Additionally, network security measures like firewall and VPNs are essentially used to defend against external threats. Emerging technologies such as blockchain and AI enhances transparency and threat detection, while compliance with the regular and GDPR like GDPR and HIPAA ensures legal adherence. Effective data governance, secured storage, and backup strategies are necessary to maintain data integrity and ensure disaster recovery. Overall, robust big data security measures are indispensable and for safeguarding sensitive information and maintaining competitive advantage. Thank you so much.